Get ready to elevate your knowledge with Strata Life Podcast, the place where you should go to learn and get inspired on all matters Strata.
Welcome back to Strata Life Podcast by Rochelle Castro. Today you're in for a treat. I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to effectively communicate and work with your Strata manager. So there are committees, most committees actually hire professional Strata managers, but communication is complex and intricate. But I would like to, in this podcast, show you 3 tips on how to best work through communication with your Strata managers. First method is agree on the method of communication. There are different platforms. It's not always email. There could be a chat room that could be agreed upon in addition to the email. There's a chat room. There's also calls. There are just some things that you need to pick up the phone and speak with them, that it's not necessary that you use the email as a chat room. So my point is agree on the method of communication depending on the subject matter, rather than continuously copying in the Strata manager in all communications between all you committee members and expect them to read it. They will not read, they will miss. And what you do not want is a miscommunication, because it's just not humanly possible if you create the inbox as a chat room and expect that the manager, because in reality you are not the only committee that they're dealing with. So agree on the methods of communication and the channels of communication depending on the subject matter that's being discussed, where you're giving instructions. Second is decide as a committee, make a decision on a subject matter, talk amongst yourselves, and then once you read a decision, give those instructions to your Strata manager for them to action. If you need some guidance from the Strata manager, bring them in. But if it's a discussion amongst the committee, make that discussion amongst you. And after making a decision, then give the instructions to the Strata manager. That way it's seamless and it avoids a misunderstanding. Because the last thing you want is put energy and effort to clear up what has been miscommunicated. So again, decide first as a committee, talk amongst yourselves, discuss, communicate, and then give the instructions after to the Strata manager so that those instructions are delivered clear. And finally, maintain an action list as a committee. A lot of things, a lot of subject matters would have to be coming on your table. And we know you are volunteers, and the last thing you want is miss things or get confused or get overwhelmed. One tool that you definitely could use to help you as a committee is create that action list. Not only is it beneficial for you, but it's also beneficial when you give instructions to your Strata manager. So that's it. 3 ways in how you can better, as a committee, work with your Strata manager. I'm Rochelle Castro. See you next time here in Strata Life Podcast.